We just got it, well, Sunday, but
Your meals look amazing.
my husband, with we used to go out to eat a lot, but with everything that's happened over the last year, he started grilling. So I don't have to cook every single night, which is great. So, and he's really enjoying it. And we've been, when the ice storm hit, it knocked our patio down, which knocked our grill across so we decided to buy a
Well, I saw at Walmart, they have a new one and they have like right underneath the grill is air fryer.
new one. Oh yeah, I saw that one too.
And so I wonder, because we use our air fryer a lot.
Yeah, we've got a little one.
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
I think we make jalapeno poppers in there every night.
It's really good for tater tots. Tater tots is what I put in there most of the
Are
time.
they crispy?
Mm-hmm.
But are they?
Anything that's frozen that you would put in the oven is better in the air fryer.
Really? See, my
Egg
husband-
rolls, anything frozen. You can reheat pizza, you can do nachos in there.
Yeah, wrap it in some tin foil.
Foil, yeah.
Cheese, bacon, chives.
Nachos?
Oh yeah.
Nachos, tots, fries.
If you put anything that melts or that might get on stuff, put foil in the bottom. Otherwise, leave it without. But
See, and my husband, I tried making potato wedges because he's real funny. He won't eat a lot of store-bought stuff. Like he doesn't eat store-bought potato chips. I have to make them, store-bought French fries. So I tried doing potato wedges, but I'm not sure how long to cook them. When they're not frozen,
right,
frozen don't take near as long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't eat a lot of store-bought
Pinterest is a
stuff.
good resource for that.
Really?
Mhm.
But I just got a bigger fryer. I had a tiny one that was limited. I cook a lot of bacon.
We did. He broke in the Blackstone with a pound of bacon, and it cooked like that. It was
Well,
delicious.
we have a friend that had one at the lake, and breakfast is amazing.
Yeah, his wheels have been rolling. He's like, cheesesteaks. We're doing burgers tonight.
Philly cheesesteaks on the
Grill
burger.
your
Yeah.
buns.
Yes.
Yep.
Grill your buns on there. Oh, yes, I want one so bad.
I don't
We
think
have a pizza cooker
I don't think we'll ever go back to a regular grill. No,
Is it lunchtime yet?
sorry.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah.
Stop.
For meals. Now, steaks on there, are they really?
We haven't done steaks yet. We did fajitas, and then we did shrimp and scallops the first night, and we did fajitas 2 nights ago, and then we did leftovers last night. So he took the leftover shrimp and all of the vegetables and the beef from the fajitas and just threw them all on with some potatoes, and it was really good.
We have a big pizza grill, and it's like a rotisserie pizza night. So I put a bunch of toppings and make pizza dough,
How do
and everybody makes their own pizza, so they all have a medium-sized pizza. And it's fun, but the grill is so big. So we have like a Traeger and pizza grill, and they all have cameras that are all in the garage.
Yeah,
And we grill in the
we
house.
talked about getting a pellet grill, but we decided to go with flat top.
Well, and I think a flat top, I would cook on it more. A
Yeah.
Traeger, that's his thing.
Yeah.
But I think a Blackstone, I would cook on it a lot.
Okay, well, we are, there's nobody in there, so I guess we can go ahead and start. Okay, why is that way up there? So, have either of you gone into designs yet? You're brand new. Have you poked around in designs yet?
Well, I've looked through it.
Okay,
I have one-on-one with you today, so I'm really excited.
he's got one with me also, so. Okay, so designs is the place where you can do all of your marketing materials. So flyers, any kind of graphics you want to put on social media, you can do in there. They have listing presentations and buyer presentations. We can work on our website in there. You can design business cards. You can do email signatures and headers and all sorts of stuff.
And that's all in command?
Command,
Okay.
yes,
Yes.
all inside command. In our one-on-one today, I'll kind of walk you through all of the new agent stuff. I do that class once a month. It's a few weeks away though, so we can walk through all the things. Once you get logged in, you can hit that red KW box and it's going to pop that menu out so you can see what those are. We're going to go to designs. Let's move this up here. So once you get some designs done, this is where they'll show up. As soon as you go into this designs tab, they'll all be here in this little section. You can click on social or print and it will divide those out into the type of files that you have created. Let's just show you an open house flower. So designs is connected to the KWLS, which means that all I have to do to select a listing is pop it here into the search bar. And you can search by KWLS ID, MLS number, listing address, agent, co-listing agent. It's going to give you all of the photographs that are in the MLS, as well as the listing details. So the price, the square footage, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, when it was built, and the description. So all I need to do when I'm in here is replace images. So let me, where's Kara? Kara, just popped in. Mm-hmm. Hi, Kara. Oh, she's got a baby. Yes. Search for a different listing here. Nope. She is. I'm not. Be the right address. Ooh. Occasionally, designs lately has been glitching a little bit. So once you get in there and start poking around and adding and changing things, file save is going to be your best friend. Come on. This is super fun. Let's just create a new one. Hi, Kara. We're having some technical difficulties this morning, so bear with me.
That's okay. I'm doing this from my phone, so.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Okay, I'm just gonna create a new one. So I'm gonna hit this little plus over here in the corner behind Carrie's face. Right there. And then I'm gonna say print, which is what I wanna do for an open house flyer. Okay, this is going to give me every available template and design that's already been built inside Command. So I don't have to build anything from scratch. I can pick any of these things to use and edit with my information. So I'm going to go over here to listings and I'm going to say open house. And so that's going to give me a whole bunch of designs here and say I want to just do a flyer, 8.5 by 11 flyer. They also have a feedback form, which is cool. I like the ones that have more than one image. So let's do this one. You're dragging today. It is not cooperating with me today.
That happens often.
Designs is usually the one that I can always go to that I love to teach on because it doesn't do this. It must be updating or something.
Designs is the one that when I log in, I have the most trouble with.
Really?
Yeah, and I've had to contact them many times. I have trouble on my Mac, I have trouble on my desktop. I can use the desktop at the office, but I cannot use my own desktop. I have to use Firefox. I cannot use, I have to use, Firefox. I cannot use any other search engine.
Yeah, so it won't work for you in Chrome?
Nope.
That's the one that should perform the best out of all of them.
I know. And I updated my Chrome on both my Mac and my desktop. And this has been going on since the week before family reunion last year.
Oh, I remember you having issues with that.
Yep. And they still haven't been able to figure it out.
Huh.
It just keeps saying redirect, and then it says redirect failed.
Good as new.
Mm-hmm. 942433. Nope. MLS number. There we go. Okay, so once you hit select, it's going to give you all of the MLS information, pictures, data, all of that good stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over to this main image and I'm going to select it to where there's a blue box around it. And then I'm going to come over here and replace it with the image that I want. And if I don't like that one, I can pick a different one. If I decided I wanted to do the kitchen instead, I could do the kitchen or the living room. Living room's kind of dramatic. Pick that one. You can also reposition and zoom in without it going outside of its design bounds there. So I can hit reposition and then I can zoom in a little bit and get a better angle. Click done, and it's gonna crop it and stick it right there where I want it. Yes, ma'am.
Much better, thank you.
Do most people put the front of the house?
Typically, unless there's something super cool about the living room or, yeah, yeah. I like to use the ones that have multiple pictures so I can put the front of the house as well as the kitchen or the living room and the backyard or something like that. Pick the top 3 instead of just having the one image. To edit your text, you're just going to select it and then double click in there and change that to February. Just say 9th, 11/2. 4 p.m. Then you just click out of it and it will update. And I'm going to go to File Save since it's been acting a little crazy on me. In here, let's zoom in so we can see that a little better. Let's go ahead and update the other 2 images and then we will update the information. So I like that one. And I'm gonna move that around a little bit so I can see that fireplace. And let me show off that porch. Okay, so I'm gonna flip back over to the listing details. And it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,504 square feet. So we can double click in there and update. Listed at. Sometimes the selection tool gets a little weird, so you may just need to click in there and then backspace and delete. Built in 1979. Okay. So that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. Let's update that. Because this one is its own line, I can also go in here and replace that. Let's see. I'm gonna add a description there. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put that in there. So now all the pictures are right, all the data is right, and I just need to change the bottom part. And we'll make that, we're gonna go over here to images. And I've already uploaded Missy and Steve's headshots, so we'll just replace that. Let's see if her stuff is in here. Yep. Missy Webb. We'll have to. go in and edit that since those are 3 different pieces of text. 6976, and that is I'm gonna put our website in there instead of that. Okay. The last thing we need to do is change our logo. So when you select something that's already got a designation in here, like logo, it's going to automatically flip you to your logos tab here. So I want to pick one of those as my white one. There is an undo button, so use that generously. We're gonna stick that guy up here and make that a little bigger, which is not the easiest thing to do with trackpad. And I'm gonna put in broker information. Okay. These do have snaps to where when you start moving them around, a line will appear in the middle. So you can snap it to center or even with the things around it. So you don't have to figure all of that out on your own. It does help you a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Everything looks good. So I'm going to go to save, and then I'll go to download. And I want to get this as a PDF. And we'll say print quality, current page, start download. And there it is. Now I can go and print that so I can have that at my open house. I can also download it as a PNG or a JPEG so I can send that out to people or post it on Facebook. So you can download it in multiple different formats here. So when I'm done, I'm just going to say done, and it's going to save that for me one more time and kick me back out to my designs. You can also do videos in here. That looks like if you have a neighborhood, say the neighborhood you live in, that you want to maybe post about on Facebook, like you're going to farm that neighborhood, you could do, tell me what neighborhood you live in, Joy. Do you know the name of your neighborhood? Track to you? Hallbrook? Halbroke? Is that in Norman? Then Haven. We'll just pick this guy. And this is automatically going to pull information from MLS data, average home price, what's happening in the market, your neighborhood features. Here you can go in here and edit those if you know them to be different, or if it doesn't give you all of your information. And then the agent information, it's pulling in from your marketing profile. Enter any missing information. All of that should also be in there from your marketing profile. We'll click next. It's going to make that video for me. Let's watch it. Come on, Wi-Fi. And that's it. So then I can go back and I can edit that if I want to, if something didn't look right, or I wanted to take off athleisure wear, whatever that means. It's a weird feature. Farm culture. Fitness oriented, that sounds better. So then I could do that and it would redo that video for me, and then I can save it and I can download it and post it anywhere I want to. So you could do something like that once a week for a neighborhood that you're farming. You could send it out in an email. There's lots of different ways that you could use something like that. On Facebook business pages, I think they still allow videos as your header. So you could, because that's so short, you could pop that in as your header on your Facebook business page as well. So we're gonna close out of that. Let's take a look at what we have available in social. I'm going to go back to new, and it will take me back to all of the templates inside designs. So there are images here if you're wanting to promote your app. We saw what the listings included. You have anything from just listed to just sold to under contract. You have neighborhood snapshots, which is kind of like what that video is doing, just in a graphic. So how many homes are on the market, what they're averaging, that kind of thing. In buyer, let's see, we've got the same thing, neighborhood snaps. We've got Keller Mortgage, and we've got your buyer presentation. So you can go into that and edit and put that information in to create yourself a buyer presentation. We've got home value, promoting your website. Holiday greetings are going to be the latest, like we've got Groundhog Day, Black History Month, Super Bowl. Lots of stuff in there to use that you can update, like as your banner on your Facebook page as the holidays come up. And they're pretty good about putting new things in there. And you can add, you know, just like anything else, we can go in there and put our face on it, or add our logo or website or whatever. Client testimonials, those are fun. You've got event invitations in here. Happy birthdays, happy anniversaries. You've got KW posts. And then we have business basics, which is going to include email signatures, social branding. So Facebook, more Facebook covers that are KW related. We've got, if you've taken bold, there's all sorts of bold laws in here. Those are more for the leadership, Stephanie and Sherry and them. And then these last ones are the newest ones. So you can find the brand new things in here. You also have Zoom backgrounds in here, which is fun. You can put your information on there. And then there's all the newest ones. Any questions so far? Or anything you'd like to see me walk through? No? Julie? You want to? It really is. And the main message I would give you is don't spend all day in here, because you can. You can get sucked in and lost, and you've spent 3 hours poking around and playing with an open house flyer. So get in there and get it done and print it, and then go generate some more business. I would encourage you to look through, like, there are certain ones that sort of appear in lots of different places as far as design elements go. So if you're going to use an open house image or a just listed image, you might stay with the same sort of design feel for consistency and branding. So pick something that kind of speaks to you, that you like, and use that on a consistent basis. Use that every time you have an open house. Use it every time you have a just listed, or anytime you're promoting something. Try and stick with that same sort of feel, because you'll find that that carries over into all of these different categories. So pick something that you like and stick with it. So people, when they see that, after 2 or 3 times of seeing it, they're going to know, hey, that's Jack's open house, without even really having to look at it again. They'll see all those images or the colors or the photographs or the red banners or whatever, and they'll associate that with you. So consistency is key as far as branding goes. There's lots of different fun things in here. Over here in my assets, you're going to be able to upload your logos. If you want to put in your smart text, like a slogan, your phone number, your email address, your website, that way you don't have to type that in every single time, and you can replace that text. You can put headshots in here, design elements, videos, and other files. And if you have a specific font that you're going to be using for everything, or a color palette, you can put that in there as well. I would definitely start with logos, smart texts, and throw your headshot in there. I don't know where Steve went. Steve. These are all of the ones that I've done. This is one we just listed last week. I usually do, when I'm doing the social ones, I usually pick the square so I can put them on Facebook and also Instagram without having to edit them or make more than one. So I usually just stick with the square. So with the just listed, when I do put these on our social media, I will also add in additional photographs. So I'll put this one in, and then I'll put in a few more pictures of the house. So when it posts that main one and then a few other small ones that they can scroll through. So I like giving people a little bit of information, not everything. You don't want to post them all, no information overload, just enough to entice them. And if they are interested, they can contact you. See, there's our assets here. I don't know what that is. Any questions? It's kind of short and sweet today. I'm happy to walk you through another design from scratch or show you how to change things. Anything you want to look at. You can also do postcards in here. Door hangers.
Where did you go to do the postcards?
It's over here on the right. I'm in social, but I believe that they're also in print. See, here we have our business cards, letterheads. So if you haven't made yourself a business card yet, here's some designs for you that already have, you know, KW logo and stuff on them. So you don't have to come up with anything from scratch. Just plug in your stuff and you're good to go. Well, outside of designs, do you have any questions about command or anything I can help you with now? I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye.